What is up? Welcome to Weekend Angel TV. Hello, my angels. Hello, 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 hello. We have got the lovely Antoinette Hemphill. And first up in this mug, we've got the beautiful, spirited, and I'm sure beautiful inside and out with beautiful pets that we see. Jessica Stone, what is up, baby? Thank you for coming to the building. Hope your day was well. Hope you had some fun. Hope you were with your people, your family. Hope you ate good. Hope it was positive. All that. What's up, Rich Vibes? Welcome to the show. Hey, 212 is in the building. How you doing, my love? Hey, hey, hey. I'm glad to see you guys. Such familiar faces that I already know are rocking the long way, and I appreciate that. Hey, Michelle, how are you, baby? Girl, Michelle, you were right. I so should have stayed more on the point that we didn't see that, Mr. Cryer with his baby for 3 weeks. And my thing is, okay, you can say, well, what if Love by Erica wasn't answering his calls? But in that instance, couldn't he have possibly gone over there and knocked on the door? I mean, she had something very valuable to him in that household. And if she really wasn't answering the phone, wouldn't that make you wonder if she's okay? I mean, but I guess their YouTube is hell. I guess he subscribed and hit the notification bell like I want y'all to do to my video. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you haven't hit the like, people. Hit it when you come in the door. It's like wiping your feet off before you walk in on that beautiful carpet. I know some of you got. Okay, so welcome to the building, everybody. As you come in, just know I'm appreciative to have you here. And I am excited about getting into this. Hey, Tawana, how you doing, my love? Hey, Lorraine, welcome to the building. Okay, so guys, I ain't go front. I don't watch a lot of J. Michael's videos. And the reason why is because at one point I considered him a YouTube associate. And y'all know how to win. Y'all OGs, y'all know what's going on. But I am interested on what he has to say because, of course, I spoke on some things in my last video that was titled Dear Mr. Cryer, Love by Erica Wants to Leave. Now, unfortunately, I still haven't seen a video from Love by Erica, so I'm praying that she's getting better, taking off maybe some time for herself, and will be back. But y'all, it's sad when you think someone is feeling so bad that they don't want to come back. So please, please, please watch her videos, comment under those videos, let her know how much we miss her and need her content. Okay. Now, those of you who've been watching for a while know exactly the history with J. Michael. He is part of the Cryer family, way more close than we are as supporters, right? He, of course, is helping to raise Mr. Cryer's teenage son, Darian. And they seem to be doing a pretty good job. I mean, I don't know the young man personally, but from what I can tell, he's a fine young man. And Mr. Cryer obviously is upset because usually we've been able to see he and his son create a lot of videos. And Mr. Cryer said that he's not being allowed this summer for him to come. So I'm not sure what's going on exactly there, but he did put the blame on Love by Erica. And that's horrible because it's been so long since those rumors were said. I just feel like those people need to understand that family doesn't just let family go like that, okay? And it can be rectified, it can be talked about. But I do understand how we mothers are. Let's be clear. It's sort of like I can say something about my kid, but you better not. So, with that said, guys, I'm gonna just jump on into this video. I'm gonna be reacting to J. Michael's latest video. I'm pulling it up, and it's titled "Cryer, It's Time to Know You." And this is part one, guys. So he intends on doing two more videos, is what I believe he said. So hold on a second. It was playing a video. All right, J. Michael, showtime. Hey, Candy, what's going on?
I really feel. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm trying to motivate. You having bad days just cause you might want. I've been through the drama, man.
Just like what I'm doing, this is what I encourage you guys to do as you come in the building and know I thank you. See, boop. All right, you see how I hit that like? See, there we go. Okay. Already subscribed, J. Michael. Let's go.
I've been through the playing game, so yes, I feel the pain. That's why I made a change, so you can do the same. This is for the people. This is for the people. This is for the people that's having bad days. This is for the people that working better days. This is for the people. This is for the people.
Okay, that ain't a bad intro.
Hey, it's your boy J. Michael with another V-I-D-E-O. Another one. I know I've been gone doing my vacation, putting up little shorts, but I had a lot of my fans said I needed to reply or do a reaction to the Crier mess that's going on, in the Erica mess that's going on, in the Mucker mess that's going on. So I said I'm going to get on here and I'm going to give my opinion to what I see. Okay. First off, congratulations, Erica and Mucker, on the new baby. Now, let's get into this beast.
Thank you for starting off like that. Okay, because I do believe a lot of people want to hear what he has to say. That only makes sense. Hell, I got a lot of comments. Some of they wanted to know how I felt, so I can only imagine. And this is his extended family. So thank you for congratulating that young woman on the birth of her baby. So, okay, we made some progress at least. Let's hear. Thank you, reviews and more. Thank you, Katasha. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Candy, for sharing the video.
First, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the dislike, however y'all feel. Just keep it real with the real you now. All right, Mr. Crier, let's talk about your ranting that you just did on your live. You know Erica better than anybody that's on the YouTube. You know Erica. First off, you say you was there for your baby mama. You can be there for your baby mama without being there for your baby mama, if you get what I'm saying. Your obligation is to take care of baby Dion, not her. You knew how she was when she go back and forth, flip-flopping, when she get an attitude. It's not about her not liking your family. She wants all the attention. She wants your undivided attention.
Oh, hell. I think I better put that wicked hat back on real quick because, J. Michael, you already coming off like you a Baptist minister, you know. And the problem I have with that, sir, is it's not about flip-flopping. I will say I feel like her triggers are the fact that she wants to be included in their family. And I feel like it's gone too long that she sort of treated like a stepchild. Let's be clear. And this is no disrespect to their family because it's their family. And just because you're family, that don't mean you have to associate with everybody. That we know. We all have those crazy cousins. But the thing is, that is what it is. That woman feels left out. She feels left out, and she feels like there's been this wall put up of where she can't have a chance to make up for some of her mistakes, J. Michael. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know everything, but darn it, boy, I know a little bit. And I'm sorry. That's more so what's going on. But continue. Didn't mean to cut you off.
She got in her head for some reason this fantasy family. She want a family, but she's going about it the wrong way. So she gonna run to whoever gonna listen. You know that. You know that, love. Whoever gonna listen to Erica.
How you gonna be a Baptist minister and a pimp at the same daggone time? But then again, this is YouTube. I forgot. Never mind. It's possible. Anything is possible on YouTube. J. Michael, cut it out. You know the problem is that if you guys were able to talk like adults and agree to disagree, apologize to each other, because all of y'all have treated each other horribly. Let's be clear. Then this young woman wouldn't be suffering like she is. That's what's important. Lord, there you go with your little hat on. Boy, you ain't no man of the cloth. You a pimp. Nah, I'm just... Stop. Let's go.
That's who she's gonna run to. That's who she's gonna cry to. That's who she's going to vent to. That's who she's gonna tell her lies to. Whoever's willing to listen and be on her side, then she's gonna run. Everything. You know that. When you put her back into your life, you did that because you was looking at these YouTube numbers, the money. Because like you just said,
my system overcomes the number one fear in retirement, the fear of running out of money.
drama sells. So you knew everybody was going to jump back on this YouTube like, oh my God, Erica and Mr. Cry back together. Ooh, you knew that was going to sell. You knew that was going to raise eyebrows.
No, that's how you felt. I think what Mr. Cryer was trying to do was help that young lady get some income because, of course, the income is what pays them. And when they do video collabs together, they do seem to get more traction and more views. Let's be clear. I don't think it was just the drama of why you decided to film with her because it seemed like they were co-parenting. But I'm just saying.
You knew that was going to bring views. You knew this. You knew any time, any moment that TNT was going to explode. Because who you with? Erica. You knew any time she was going to jump ship, wishy-washy.
Negro, when are you go jump ship? When are you? Never mind. Let me be quiet. I be done called him Tara.
You chose to be there for that baby and your baby mama. You chose that. That's nobody's fault but yours, my brother. I mean, I know you said that. But don't sit here and say what man that you know out here that's going to take care of a pregnant woman that's pregnant by another man. You got a lot of brothers out there that be in your shoes. But the difference is that person that's pregnant by another dude, they're not acting crazy. They're not trying to look for sympathy.
I don't feel that woman is... Lord have mercy. J. Michael, I'm laying down in my bed. Negro, I don't want to sit up. Lord, but you got me. Hold on, y'all. I got darn it. I was... All right, you got my full attention now because I see you on that BS. Look, J. Michael, let me explain this to you, okay? That is a human, okay? The same as you, the same as your woman. And the same way you know daggone well Mama Selena and you have had some slap your bound drag out arguments like any other couple. If anybody's been in a relationship, there have been ups, there have been downs. Even people who aren't toxic. Because everybody isn't. Everybody don't have to fuss and cuss and yell and fight and all those things. That's true. Okay, but you are still guaranteed to have a disagreement that you're going to stick to your guns about and be animate about. That's in all relationships. So stop acting like they are any different, okay? First and foremost, stop putting all the blame on her like she's some kind of badass kid, that nobody wants to take care of. That is a grown woman. And I'm not trying to be funny, but she is walked around these streets of YouTube with more high regard than you, sir. I haven't seen her do 150 freaking videos dragging you. They barely even mention you. I'm just saying. Welcome to the chat, everybody coming in. That don't make no daggone sense. Y'all, please hit the like as you come in. Let's see what's going on with this man. Gray Boss. So you say Gray Boss. Okay, troll. Yes, I'm listening to exactly what he's saying. He's putting it off as if Love by Erica is some kind of spoiled, rotten child who likes to have her way. And she's not a freaking child. I think you need to listen to what he's saying. And matter of fact, I think if it's so intense for you, I think you need to come back with your real screen name, okay? You fake ass fraud.
They appreciate that man helping them. They appreciate that man stepping up. They appreciate that man doing what he's supposed to do as a father for a child that's not his. Them women appreciate that. You see what I'm saying, brother? But you know what you're dealing with. So for you to get back on here and ranting and raving,
again, you know what he dealing with, but do you know what you're dealing with and what's getting dealt with you, J. Michael? Because, boy, I know you glad Mama Selena don't give a darn about YouTube enough. But I guarantee them freaking checks slow down. We can get her up here. I bet you that. How about that? How about that? How about that? So please stop. You always want to take the role like that child is wrong when it's obvious it is both of them wrong.
That's not big, huh? You a grown ass man. So why would you get back on here venting?
Grammarly adds confidence so you don't undermine your message and offers
Gray Boss, I know exactly who you are, and people in my chat know too, with your frogging, discrediting, scamming ass, okay? Don't be mad because I've got that freaking community post, and those of you who donated to other people, yes, it was a scam, and I need you to hit me up in my DMs if you're one of the ones that is saying you donated to me in hopes that it would reach me, and it did not, okay? Okay? We know everybody around here, and this gray person just popped out of nowhere right after I made that community post. Isn't it funny what scammers will do? Go back over there to your platform where ain't nobody go be, you dumb bitch. Let me be quiet. Shit, I got one of the realest lives over here on YouTube. What you talking about? Are you crazy?
And ranting and raving about a situation you already know about, man. See, you say Mr. Mucker wouldn't have been there for his child. Do you really know that? Do you really know that? Y'all dealt with the...
Hold on, preacher man. for a second. Let me address these comments real quick. By the way, good evening, Wicked Angel and Chad. Good evening, Miss Regina. Thank you for coming, my baby. Look, guys, someone said a little bit further up. Let me see. Let me go back up. Okay. Hello, number one 49er fan. Welcome to the building. The thing is, right, you're right. He did say drama sells. That's true. But it doesn't give you the long-term goals that they both have, okay? Whether they're with each other or not. It doesn't give you the long-term. So even though their numbers might be higher while they're talking a little bit of this and a little bit of that, notice they always remove those videos. And with good reason. With good reason. Because it hurts your brain. It does. It doesn't help. Hey, Life of Kyra. Hi, Kai. How you doing, baby? Hey, WD Brown. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the building. And you can have your opinion. That's fine. But I don't like the way he automatically is saying things like, you know how she is and you know what you're dealing with. That's not cool. But I'm glad he went and got a haircut before he started preaching and pimping at the same time. Let's go. Welcome to Wicked Angel TV, y'all. Y'all know ain't about that.
Same woman. So how you know that man ain't jumped ship because he didn't want to deal with that woman until that child was born? He was smart. I ain't got to deal with this woman until my child born. Then we gonna go to court and we gonna handle it in court so I can get my visitation rights. This is how you know that man wasn't thinking like that. So don't sit there and say that man wasn't being the dad. Look how she just did you when you was being this and this and this and that. She was letting you see your son, but you just said out your own mouth, you just called her. Now she won't let you see her son, your son. So if she was playing games with you, you know she was playing games with him.
Boy, we saw that Negro tell that woman she should get rid of that child. We saw that man not trying to attempt to go to doctor's visits. We saw that man pretty much look like he was shook when she even told him she was pregnant. And on top of all of that, we saw him go and grab up Mr. Cryer's ex of probably, 2 days? And don't think Wicked forgot, because Mr. Cryer they've already talked about the fact that they too were scammed. And that that the muckers already knew each other. So calm it down. Calm it down. It's not about whether she drugged you, now she drugged him, now she dragging you. That woman sat tired and quiet for how many months with a baby in her womb? Are you freaking kidding me? Now you just go dismiss the fact that Toya and Mucka already knew each other. And that's something you said, J. Michael. That's something you knew, J. Michael. So cut it out. Do you want to know what I would do to a man if he did me like that? Well, never mind. I can't even say right now. Court case still. Anyway, continue.
So why would you call that man a bad father? You can't. When y'all dealing with a person like Erica, you can't call that man a bad father. That man just stepped away because he got things going on and he don't want to mess up his business and what he got going on in his life that's positive now. I'm not saying that man innocent. I'm not saying that man right. But at the end of the day, it's about that newborn baby. At the end of the day, it's about baby Dion. You see what I'm saying?
Visit your neighborhood Ashley store for unbelievable deals on furniture, decor, mattresses, and more.
So, you sit here, I was there taking the pictures. I was there for the baby. I was there finna get a baby my name. That would have been big of you, a man of you.
Okay, guys, I find that a little hard to believe that Mr. Cryer was gonna have a child with Love by Erica, not by him, but take up responsibility, and she wanted him to name that child the first and the last name. Now, the last name, that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? If they really were trying to say, no, we're not gonna let him have anything to do with this baby, and he's not gonna worry about it. But Mr. Cryer, doesn't he already have had kids that were juniors? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me at all. And I would love to interview Mr. Cryer and ask him, did he mean the first and the last name? Because I'm quite sure Love by Erica probably meant the last name. Wouldn't that be a little weird to sit up there and name him a junior? She had Dion and didn't even name it a junior for that reason. So, I mean, come on. Y'all, thank you. Please hit the like.
If that baby didn't have a father for real, that would have been a man. That would have been stepping up. That would have been doing your due diligence as a father. But you not even giving that man the chance. Y'all wasn't even giving that man the chance to be a father. Why? Because he was ranting and raving on here, putting your long posters on here, venting. People gonna do that. People gonna share how they feel, right? But to the situation, until that baby was born, then you see what he gonna do when that baby born. See if he gonna step up to be a father. Then if that man don't be a father, then you can say that man ran, that man wasn't a father, that man wasn't doing what he's supposed to do as a father. But you're not giving that man the chance. That baby is born now. Come on. Everybody know Erica Gaines. If they don't, then they slow. Everybody knew you was going to talk back to Erica. Everybody knew. Come on, man. Y'all never stopped talking, even when she was with Mucker. Y'all never stopped talking. I'm not getting on here finna bash you or none of that. I'm just finna speak truth. Or try to anyway, my opinion. You got a lot going on. You done built your YouTube up to a baby little empire. You get what I'm saying? You gotta start being truthful with Damian Cryer. Damian Cryer gotta stop being a teenager.
I know he didn't. Now, Mr. Cryer might be an NBA young man, but I don't think he's running around like a teenager. When, truth be told, sir, you're able to live a lot more comfortable because of their platforms. Now, come on now, J. Michael. Come on now. We know YouTube ain't paying like they used to. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. If it wasn't for Mr. Cryer, I guarantee you wouldn't have been able to make a music video. Now, how about that?
Damian Cryer gotta stop acting like he's still in high school and be that grown man that you is. Damian Cryer gotta worry about building his empire up to be bigger. Damian Cryer gotta worry about building his empire to where he can get bigger endorsements and stop worrying about this tit for tat, she say crap. You got your son, baby Dion. She got her newborn baby. And she got her other son, her oldest son. She got 3 handsome young men now. And Erica needs to stop this ranting and raving because you have 3 handsome young men that...
Oh, Lord, I'm getting triggered. Y'all excuse me, I'm getting triggered. See, J. Michael, this is what I want you to know. You're absolutely right in telling her she has 3 strong men. But you are absolutely wrong when it comes to you trying to act as though you are holier than thou and that we ain't all just average people. And you're trying to act as though it ain't no love nowhere. And I think they just a little toxic. I think the whole situation is a little toxic. My brother, And I think you can tell that y'all all toxic by the way y'all don't even know how to talk and get through something. Yeah. Straight up player. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. And you right. Crier need to get to them endorsements, because the higher he go, the higher you and your family household go. Player? I'm just talking to a player. Pimp to a pimp, my brother. You know what I'm talking about, J. Michael? Let's go. Welcome to Wicked Angel TV. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. Please hit that like though.
Need their mother to be on her game, her right frame of mind, and stop this back and forth with these men, and stop running to people saying, stop that. You know how to make videos. You know how to sing. Be that for them boys. Mr. Crier, you always put yourself in these situations. And then, just like Erica.
Nah, player. Y'all all put yourselves in these situations. Because I watched your videos with the 3D character dragging his child's mother, player. That's what you were doing. That's what you were doing. Calm it down, like acting like you didn't have a part in this going so horribly wrong. So wrong. J. Michael, it is absolutely horrible that you've covered this man and that woman in a bad light. And the same way we would tell Erica not to air out her, little whatever, if they have a little disagreement in front of us, we would need to tell you that, because you have done the majority of the videos. It ain't fair for Mr. Crier to get up here and say, oh, I don't want a relationship with somebody that's going to go live on me. But then look at this one over here. How many videos has he done talking shit about Mr. Crier? And Mr. Crier would ignore it, wouldn't even say anything. And wouldn't even put a stop to him covering his child's mother. Gotta stand for some of you, or fall for anything, ain't that what they say? And that's where the breakdown is. Let's go.
You run to YouTube and vent to the people. Right? Y'all both do it because y'all know it's numbers.
And that's the same identical way, sir, of why you've been doing it, because you feel it's numbers. And that's exactly the reason why you're shadow banned. And instead of you creating your own following, as you should have, you're stuck talking about them. You can easily look at your freaking numbers and see if you talk about them, they're going to be higher. So are mine. You understand? So the thing is, Mr. J. Michael, what's good for the gander is darn sure good for the goose. Hey, Davian, welcome to the chat, baby. Hey, Beyond Bless, welcome. Hey, Anna Berry. Mr. Crier acts more mature than JM. JM acts like a toddler. Needs to hush. Hey, Miss Powell, you ain't late, baby. You right on time. Girl, he acting a muck. He ain't changed. He blaming everything on everybody, but he doesn't want to look at what he's done wrong in this situation. And I know he be watching me. I know he heard what I said. So I'm going to say it again a little bit. Y'all, thank y'all for coming. Please hit the like and let's have a good show.
Y'all both do it. You gotta understand you. You got a good heart. You got a good heart. But you always have a hidden agenda behind what you do behind that good heart. It's never nothing straight up with you. You have a hidden agenda
In education, choice matters. State-certified teachers at K-12 powered private schools provide a high standard of learning and a rigorous curriculum.
On everything that you do, you gotta stop that, man. Just like you said in your video, why Darian didn't come down there. It's because of her. You said that out your own mouth on your live. If you knew that, why would you bring that chick back into y'all equation? Why? Because of y'all son? You can take care of your son without her being in the equation.
And that's the freaking problem right there. Bingo. Right there. If you want to know why there's so much tension, there it is. There it is. They want to have more power over Mr. Cryer's relationship than Mr. Cryer. And that's not right. If that's the woman that that man loves and has tried to be with, y'all need to butt the hell out. All it does is it creates too much mess. That doesn't make any sense. See what I mean? That's the same thing where, let's say, okay, let's use Love by Erica as example, okay? We saw the way that she was treated by Mucka, right? So we all agree that she should be very careful when it comes to having her new child around Toya. The reason being, number one, she was just with Mr. Cryer right before being with Mucka. Number two, she knew Mucka before they came on YouTube. So that was all a big scam. Okay. Number three, she obviously despises Love by Erica. Now, those are the kind of reasons of why Love by Erica would need to tiptoe very, very cautiously when it comes to allowing Mucka and Toya a free range of her baby. Because her job is to protect her baby. Now, this situation, on the other hand, is a little bit different. Because Love by Erica and Cryer, number one, they haven't been together. That we know they're not lying because, of course, the argument was over. He said she asked him about it, and he said no. So they aren't a couple. They've been co-parenting. Love by Erica has her own home. Meaning, Darren is a teenager at this point, okay? So if Love by Erica and Mr. Cryer wanted to see each other, Mr. Cryer could still have his son. He still could have his son. But the reason why y'all are raising so much hell, number one, sir, the woman that you call wife is very envious of what that child got going on with that man. Okay, let's be clear. She feel like she lost her golden goose, the love of her life. She done sell it. Number two, you a big hater. And you don't want to see them happy. So y'all create this big old narrative. Oh no, that's it. Oh no, she ain't been around my child left for death. And it's not equal and it's not fair. And that's my point. That's my freaking point. Keep people out of your freaking relationship, okay? It just tears it apart.
Come on, man.
Hey,
you know
Queen
this
MB.
shit is messy when she want to be messy. Mucker, he moved on. You were supposed to move on. But in some little strange way, you wanted to play games with that man.
Boy, we ought to flood his daggone videos and say, Mama Selena need to move on. You don't have the right to try and control someone else's friendship or relationship. They still are co-parenting. And if they felt something for each other, if Love by Erica felt something for him, she's a grown-ass woman. It's okay. They have a child that is less than 2 years old, J. Michael. Come on now. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Turn. Y'all, thank y'all for coming to the building. Please hit the like and please participate in the poll.
Man, child. To you saying, no, it's not. I was being there for my son's mom. That might be the case. That could be the case. But you know, you a man, just like me, just like Mucker, and just like every other man out there. When you have an ego, when you have pride, you gonna feel the same way Mucker felt. This woman pregnant by me, but she around her other baby daddy playing house with my newborn child, or my child is soon to be born at the time. How would you feel? Would you want to be involved in that? No, you wouldn't, man. Be honest with yourself. You know you wouldn't have went for that. So you expect that man, he's supposed to go for that when she's pregnant by him and she's all up in your face, her other baby's daddy face? So he was supposed.
Are you forgetting the fact that that man is with Mr. Cryer's ex? Are you forgetting that that man and that woman trollop their asses all over YouTube flaunting their relationship? Are you forgetting that that man has allegedly bought a house, put a ring on that woman's finger, and sharing a checking and savings account with another woman that Mr. Cryer was with? Lord have mercy, J. Michael, for real? Come on now.
To put his tail between his butt and go over there like, yeah, what you need, Erica? Yeah, I got you. Yeah. He was supposed to do that?
Y'all, it is Tamika's birthday. Please, y'all, put some party hats, put some cake, put something, put some candles. Y'all know we ain't got no money right now. Please, and if I did, I'd give it to her. So please, y'all, show some love for Tamika, who has been around these parts for quite a while, okay? And she can come in with her real name. Okay, so that itself shows a lot. Because, baby, thank you, Tamika, for coming by on your birthday, baby. Happy birthday to you. I wish you many, 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 many more.
Wouldn't even did that. Come on. Now, you would have been buying stuff to put up in your house for your newborn baby when the baby was born. You would have been doing that. But ain't no way you would have been over there talking about some, all right, what you need. And she's all up in her other baby daddy face. Come on, man. If you sitting there saying you would, you's a damn lie.
Wow, is that really me?
Here, I don't look 61 and 3.
You a hater. You still a hater, J. Michael. Check this out, right? It wasn't that Love by Erica was in Cryer's face, and putting Cryer all up in Mucker's face. It was reverse, sir. And I haven't heard you mention them one time. So we gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it real, J. Michael. Mucker and Toya were all in Erica and Mr. Cryer's face. They were co-parenting and doing content so that young lady could make an income. Because just like you said, she has 3 handsome sons. Okay? Okay? Calm it down. Like that just don't make no daggone sense.
You a damn lie. So just like you would have felt, that man got pride too. He got pride. He got morals. He got to stand on something. Come on. But like I said, now let's see what this man.
I feel like I got to pause after ever since. Lord have mercy. Once again, I just want to reiterate that. J. Michael, you haven't even mentioned Mucker other than to say he has pride. So number one, what type of pride do you have raising that man's son, but yet you've been on here the most talking shit about him? If I add up how many times Love by Erica has broken the fourth wall and gone batshit crazy on Mr. Cryer, it does not amount to the amount of videos that you have done talking trash about Mr. Cryer and her. Make it make sense, Mr. Cryer. Mr. J. Michael. Make it make sense, sir. Please. I feel like you're projecting at this point, J. Michael. I feel like what you're saying about them, you need to be saying to yourself. Because you've been prancing that man's son that's almost a teenager now. For all I know, shoot, Darion could be, he might be in the daggone chat troll. He old enough. He's not an infant, so he's well aware of what goes on. And you have no remorse when you're doing those videos about his biological father. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black?
Man, do now that the baby is here. You get what I'm saying? All y'all fall into this trap with Erica. I even fell into that trap, calling her my little sister. Until I didn't agree with her on something. And then, oh, J. Michael this, J. Michael that, J. Michael this. All because I didn't.
That may have happened behind the scenes, but she never brought it to YouTube like you. Like you. So if this is a situation where you're not supposed to air your dirty laundry out, then J. Michael, you got quite a few loads of dirty laundry laying around everywhere. Boy, you got drawers on your head and they dirty, just like other content creators. But I ain't say that. Let's keep it. Let's be positive.
And agree with her. Y'all know J. Michael. I'm gonna speak. If it's right or if it's wrong, I'm gonna speak on it. I'm not just gonna take your side because we supposed to have been cool. If you wrong, you wrong. That's a friend you want in your life. If a person that's gonna keep it 100 with you, the realionaire's way. You don't want no yes person around you. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, you right. Yeah, yeah. You don't want none of that. You want a person that's gonna sit there and be like, nah, you know that was wrong. You shouldn't have did that. Why are you doing that? That's what you want around you. The person that's gonna have your best interest at hand. That's what you want. Cryer, you got a lot.
If y'all agree with him, you agree with him, okay? And you're welcome to have your opinion, but I'm sorry. I just see that this man really does have a huge distaste for this woman, and he's doing everything in his power, as well as his girlfriend / common law wife, I don't know. And that's it. It's no changing him because he's not able to see what he's done wrong. And you're right. Erica's no saint. I'm no saint. You're no saint. Okay? Look at your name alone shows that you aren't a saint. Same way everybody else in here isn't. But people have relationships. And at the end of the day, these people are supposed to raise a child together. Just saying.
Going on. You need to be done with this chick, period. Period. Because you know it's a revolt.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the building, we have got a content creator that when I was just a supporter, I looked up to this woman. And now I really am glad I did. Because she is getting down to the bottom of the scammers. So you saw my community post. If you did donate to me when I was gone and you gave the money to someone else and you did not get it, please hit this woman up in her DMs on IG. You can find her by this name. You'll see the avatar. Okay? And most importantly, subscribe to her channel because, boy, baby, she's got a whole island for us. Okay, let's be clear. Welcome, Lady Snoop. Welcome to the building, sis. Hey, J. Marie.
All I'm doing with this chick, man. You know this.
What up, Transparent Talk?
She
Welcome,
messed up
baby.
your bag because Darion not down there. She messed that bag up with your help. Your help. Come on now. You knew Darion was gonna come down there.
You messed up the bag. Do you want to know how many more subs you would have had you came on YouTube, sir, doing the little series that Mr. Cryer okayed in the beginning? In the beginning, he said yes to y'all running a series where you were supposed to be the angry stepdad. He was going to be the angry father. Y'all was supposed to lock up like Funny Mike and Rooney. They do it every year, y'all. That's what you were supposed to do. And then you were supposed to go off and build your brain. But because all you wanted to do was keep his motherfucking name in your mouth, your numbers ain't that much bigger than mine. I'm just starting. Stop putting all the responsibility saying that they messed up the bag. No, you messed up the bag too. Let's not forget, you were huffing and puffing, talking about how Mr. Cryer won't build up your stepson's brain.
But it's what you said. It's what you said that changed that whole equation. Like I said, I ain't on here to do.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel? Do you want to earn more views, more subscribers, more watch time, and of course, make more money?
Hold on, y'all. My
Well, it might be
numbers
time
been
for
sucking.
you
I need
to
to
upgrade
watch
to
this.
TubeBuddy
Hey,
Pro.
hold
Sadly,
on.
while a lot
I'll
of
just
people
play. Hold
start
on, y'all.
YouTube channels, many never reach the success that they dream of.
None of that. But you know, I know, Mama Selena know, Erica know why Darion ain't down there. Because even though that BS was going on, she still was gonna let him go down there. It's what you said that made her change her mind. You gotta start being the bigger man. You gotta stop looking at everything as a paycheck. You gotta stop looking at everything as...
Boy, you almost made me break my Mac. Oh my God. I could, Lord have mercy. Look here, boy. You almost knocked my daggone Mac off the bed. You already got me sitting up in the bed when I was ready to do the live, lazy as hell, laying down comfortably. Now you got me about to knock it down. So I'm going to say it in your voice so you can maybe get this. All right, player. You the one who fumbled. You fumbled. Okay? God darn. Stop. Somebody got to be the bigger man. You. I feel like you are the reason why that man ain't with his freaking son this summer. You. Yeah, envy. Envy is a hell of a drug. And I ain't talking about that one envy for real who do drugs. I'm talking about envy. Being envious. Instead of going and doing it yourself. Like, it's okay to be inspired by somebody. It's okay to look at somebody and say, dang, I wish I could do that. It's okay. That is a normal function. But when you do that, and then you don't do what you know you can, like, which is work at it, because this is work, well, then you just develop envy. And then that envy turns to hatred. And then you become miserable. God darn, you even looking miserable. Cut it out. You got a haircut, didn't you? Damn. Hey, boss lady, welcome to the chat. Hey, Esther. Yeah, give us some credit. He's still not giving Erica any credit. He's praising Mucka and Toya. Erica been minding her business. Amen. She did that series and said she unloaded on them. Let's be clear. She got all the way up on them. Okay? She did. But she waited and waited and waited. It was months of them jugging at her, for God's sakes, and I don't hear any of that.
Views. You gotta stop looking at everything as entertainment for the fans. Like I said, some things is not meant for the internet. And this was one of the things that was not meant for the internet, because you the same person that say she always run to the internet to defend herself. You do the same thing.
Again,
Come on,
so
brother.
do you.
Come on. It's time out. We are no drama cell. We are no sex cell. We know this. But you got people out there that like positive stuff. You got people out there that like positive video.
My bad, guys. I didn't know I was muted. What if Darian said that he didn't want to go with his dad because he didn't want to make videos all summer? That won't even go towards his channel. And that's true, because Darian is now a young man. He can definitely have his own opinions about what he wants to do. That's true. And Mr. Cryer, I've heard say that, you know, the YouTube thing, or well, J. Michael for say, has said that that really isn't all that Darian is interested in. That's the truth. But the blame is being put on Love by Erica. Let us take notes of that. Let us take notes of that. And yet this man has at no time spoken of the hard time that these people that he's wanting to say have pride. He ain't said nothing about her pride and her feelings. And that just doesn't make sense to me.
You got people out there that like to laugh. Come on. They just don't want drama. The people that just love drama, they drama. They like the drama. They got drama in their life. They so misery what? Love company. You get what I'm saying? You funny. You got good content. Use it. Start working with other YouTubers. You got a nice platform.
J. Michael, listen, my brother. The same way you talking about what they got, you need to worry about you getting it too. Yeah, player. That's what you need to do. You need to stop talking about what they doing wrong, and let's talk about what you doing wrong. Talking about them instead of going out here and giving people who support you content based about you and what you like. You're extra messy, and if it's wrong for them to do it, it's wrong for you.
You got a big name behind you with your son. Find other YouTubers, man, that's big that you can work with.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and install Honey. Wait, Mom, before you check out.
Without this drama, make other series with other big YouTubers. It's time out for the BS. That's why I stepped away. Because I lost so many fans, because my fans don't like me doing all that crap. They want to hear positive. It might take a minute for my page to blow up because I'm doing positive stuff, speaking, trying to motivate my people, giving them good music. It might take a minute, but I'm going to stay on that path. Because I don't want my page to be known for drama. I'm going to do my silly stuff with my characters. I'm going to speak motivational stuff to them. I'm going to speak on the topics that's going out there, and I'm going to do reactions. But that drama, I'm done. You need to be done. Because
they broke character. That was true. I feel like they were wrong for going live like they did. And obviously they both felt like it. That's why those videos aren't up. Only the drama and the T pages now contain those videos. They're gone. And we knew they were going to erase them because they do take pride in having a positive channel. If I look at Mr. Cryer's videos, I've seen that man with his granddaughter. If I look at Love by Erica's videos, I've seen her with her children. You're the one, sir, that has done the most damaging content. So I'm glad you're looking forward to spending more things that are going to be beneficial to you. Okay? The clown stuff kind of scared me. You more like the clown It than the Ronald McDonald clown. But I ain't here to judge. All right, continue.
At the end of the day, both of y'all share the same baby mama. Drama, Rama, Erica.
And
both of y'all share that. Both of y'all got a child.
Let me be quiet. Hold on, I'm gonna let him get this out.
So eventually, both of y'all gonna run back and forth and see each other, just like you said in your live. If you got something to say to me, man, don't say it to me, bro. That's like beef words. That man don't have nothing against you. You shouldn't have nothing against that man. That woman played both of y'all against each other. Remember, I talked to that man just like I talked to you. That man don't have nothing against you. That woman played both of y'all. Drama, Rama, Erica played y'all.
How the hell she? Oh my God! Hold on, J. Michael, shut up.
You a grown man.
Quiet. What the hell do you mean? That woman thought she was gonna be married to that man and got pregnant. I didn't see her all on YouTube crying and chasing after him. I saw Toya and Mucka trying to stick a knife right in her heart, her down her throat. They tried to take over her brand. They tried to run her and Mr. Cryer off of freaking YouTube. Are you freaking kidding me? And J. Michael, you too have stated that them two knew each other before YouTube. Cut it out. Cut it all the way out. We've been watching. Are you serious right now? Oh, you must be really have some new subs. Because they obviously don't know nothing about what you've been talking about, what you've been doing for all these months. Look who you aligned yourself with, her enemies. And then talking about you used to call her sister. Why did you stop calling her sister? What did you say? Because what now? Because she didn't go on live talking junk about you. She's hardly ever mentioned your name, sir. Hell, I done got more shout outs than you, but okay.
He a grown man. Both of y'all trying to be successful. But y'all got that one bad seed that got them roots growing and pulling y'all in. And both of y'all fell for it. Both of y'all. That man moved on, building his empire with his new woman. You got a baby empire. Yeah, you tried to step up and be that man for your baby mama. You tried. Come on, bruh. That's trying to paint a black wall black again. How you gonna paint a wall that's already black again? A wall that don't want to change. You can't. You see what I'm saying? You can't, man. She gotta be willing to change. She gotta be willing.
Make a fresh start in your new home with a fresh look from Ashley. Shop now for amazing deals on furniture.
To see the fault.
Just because a woman who just had a baby 4 weeks prior gets online and vents, okay, at the same time, her child's father vented, that doesn't mean she hasn't changed. We've seen a change. But there they go with that hate train. Everything is her fault. And notice how animate he is to say that they shouldn't be together. They shouldn't be together. I mean, it's just horrible.
Her. She have to be willing. And to Erica learn who she is as a woman, to Erica learn who she is as a person, she's not gonna learn. So you need to pull yourself away from that, just like Mucker did. You still can be there for your son without hurting the equation, my brother. It's time out for the BS. It's time out for bashing each other on the internet. Y'all got children now y'all have to raise to be young men, to be successful young men. You know you love her just like she loved you. Stop lying to yourself and saying you don't love that woman, because if you didn't love that woman, you're going to put yourself back in that same situation. But you did. You ain't got to lie to us. Admit it. I love her. I wanted to be with her. I wanted to see what's going to work. But she's still on that rah-rah, roo-rah, bam stuff. So I had to push my way out that equation, and she got mad. Now we back where we at. Back to square one on this internet, bashing each other. Because you let your love blind you. It's okay to love her, man. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with loving a person and trying to get back with that person to see if y'all can make it work. But you knew deep in your heart, you knew it wasn't gonna work. You knew it. But you still took that chance. But like I said, you can't paint a wall that's already black. Black. If you're trying to change the color. You can't. Erica gotta be willing to change. Erica gotta be willing to be that better person. You gotta change. You gotta be that man. You gotta say no. You gotta say enough is enough. You got to, man.
Yes, he needs to say enough is enough.
Not
he does.
her.
Wait a minute, hold on. First off, sir, he needs to say enough is enough and get all y'all out his business. I know firsthand on these YouTube streets, it's good for couples to be shown in a good, positive light. But all that messy shit of where you think you have a right to get in between them, that's not the right to go, player. I'm talking to a player. So you should understand. Because I don't see Mr. Crier doing video after video after video telling Mama Selena to leave you. I'm just saying. Continue though. Y'all please hit the like. Thank you.
She got to still figure out who she is. But you got to say enough is enough. You got to do that. Just like Mucker did, and everybody calling him a deadbeat dad, and he started all this mess. You know that ain't the case. That man ran because that man was tired of the drama-rama. You need to be tired of the drama-rama. And step up for yourself. Step up for your baby, your son, baby Dion. It's time, man. You too grown of a man that came from nothing to something to be still doing this Flintstone stuff. J. Michael, wow. Gotta talk to the people, okay? Gotta speak, don't slash, that's right.
Okay, guys, give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. Good Lord, that was a lot. Okay, y'all, I'm making another poll, and I'm curious to see what this poll says. Ooh, y'all, that phone call there I just had to take. Ooh, it's about as crazy as this fool. Look, J. Michael, I'm gonna really be serious when I say this to you because I don't think you're a terrible brother. I really don't. But I think that it is difficult for you to be in this situation. And I can identify with that. And I feel that you're very hurt after, you've seen, some of the ways that your woman that you love has responded to Mr. Cryer. And I think that might be the fuel that you need to always want to show them the other side. Cryer and Loved by Erica in such a bad light. Meanwhile, you seem like a reasonable man. It makes no sense, sir. Look, T Foreman tell me you just crazy as hell. Hey, OMB Kaz, welcome to the building. Yeah, and everything he said, we can say that right to him. Don't go, with the negative drama out kind of content, but yet that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. This time last year, my God, it was a show every day. Then when he says, oh, don't do it for clicks and views, boy, you know damn well you were doing things for clicks and views. And number 3, you don't know all that there is to know. Now true, he might have conversations with Mr. Cryer that we wouldn't be privy to. But how much do you want to bet? It definitely wouldn't be just about him and Loved by Erica. How much y'all want to bet? And that's not right. Who feels that if he was really telling us the truth of how he felt and being honest about this situation, he wouldn't have put Toya and Mucka in such a good light? The only reason why he's doing that is because, of course, he has picked a side. And that's the freaking problem. You have to be on a united front as a family. And all family ain't good family. That we know. And yes, I do think it's a horrible situation when it comes to Loved by Erica and, Darion and Mr. Cryer and her having a baby by another man. Because you're right. A lot of people would have trouble doing that. But at the end of the day, love prevails all. And sometimes you just can't help who you love. You just can't help it. But when you have people such as you, that's all in their ear, that's doing the most. I mean, sir, you worse than P. Diddy used to be back in the 90s. And notice all his artists are either gone, only a handful, like Mary and Faith. Everybody else gone. Not successful. Cut it out. You have no right to be sitting up here trying to act as though. This is what I felt that he was trying to say. Loved by Erica is the problem. You can't be with her. You still love her. But, oh well, get over it. Because you're not going to have your son as long as you have her. That's just me, kind of summing it up to what he was saying. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you agree with me? Or a 2 in the chat if you think I bumped my head and don't know what I'm talking about? Meanwhile, I'm going to get over here to this poll. And the thing is, none of them are bad people. But they all have had a part in this. But it's on Mr. Cryer, once again, to stand up for what's right. Stand up for what's right. If somebody comes and they trying to tell you about your freaking relationship, sweetie, the first thing come out your mouth should be, no, I got this. Please don't talk about my relationship. That's kind of personal. And let it go. You don't sit your ass up there and thank y'all for the ones. And I don't see any twos, J. Michael. Y'all, please, even if you're in the bushes, especially, you never chat. Please hit that 1 or the 2. Because I'm just one person. Okay, I'm an average person. So I don't know everything. But I do have sense to know when people need to butt the hell out because they're not willing to tell the truth. Now that's being biased. Now, I am on Erica's side. I'm going to let y'all know that I'm not going to lie to y'all and I'm not going to say I'm not. But I too am on Mr. Cryer's side, wanting him to get it together and understand how bad he hurt that woman. Okay, but I only respect Mr. Cryer. I do. And I don't see him as some type of deadbeat. I don't see him as some type of man that doesn't really care about his kids and his family. And I do see him as an older man now that's trying to make up with the children now that he has that are younger, that he maybe didn't do when he was in his 20s and his 30s. And that's what we all strive for. That man have been through some things. Both of these men, J. Michael and Cryer, have both had bullet wounds, gunshots. And anytime you're shot, hell, I lost a good friend of mine that was shot in the knee and bled out. Trying to run away, it did something. They ended up dropping and later died, y'all. So anyone who has survived bullet wounds, they have had to have had, their life flash before their eyes. If not at the time of the shooting, at least when they were recovering. They had to think about their life because, y'all, death is promised, but life is not. Now let that sink in. Death is promised. Life is not. Okay? And if you don't understand that, I need you to repeat it in your head until you get it, because that right there will make sure that you know that we are only here for a short freaking time, okay? Short freaking time. And our job here is to get closer to God and work as a vessel. And everybody ain't for that. More people nowadays are self-serving. That's why narcissism is on the freaking rise. And that man does love that woman. But he hates the fact that there is such a wall up. That is what he hates. What grown-ass man wouldn't want to be in the household with his child at that age? And Mr. Cryer never got up here and said that woman was a bad mother. Okay? She never got up here and was dogging him out. She just simply said, look, me and him had an argument. I'm sitting up here tired. I ain't able to do nothing. My mind fried. I got a whole live infant here. And he said he'd be there for me, and he ain't. That's what I got from her story. Hey, Chocolate Queen. That's the problem. And y'all need to cut this out. Cut it the freak out. Who are you trying to impress, J. Michael? Huh? Who are you trying to impress? Oh, no, y'all don't need to go live and all that being negative. Sir, you've been the most negative one. The most negative one. Be real, Miss Michael. You wish you could go back. You do. And change some things. I'm quite sure, sir. We all do it. And because of that, because you've done things wrong to people that are also on this platform, you now have that opportunity, J. Michael. If anything, you need to apologize to that woman too, sir. And the reason why I say you need to apologize to her, not saying that she hasn't done some things that y'all might be offering an apology to. But like you said, somebody got to be the bigger man. That is a young woman, okay? She is still in her 20s. Y'all, however, are not. Y'all closer to my age, which means we all went to school with Moses, okay? Let's be clear. Y'all Negroes went to high school with him, and I was in probably elementary, okay? Okay. But we all are much older than her. And that's not right. That is not right. If y'all would stop this hate campaign y'all have from her, I don't think she would be jealous or envious or upset about him spending time with y'all, especially not the situation with his son. If Mama Selena doesn't want Darion to be around her because of stuff that was said, so be it. But that child is old enough that he could have came there, had an amazing time with his father, and then Loved by Erica and Crier could have spent their time together whenever it was convenient, if that's what they wanted to do. Because at the end of the day, remember, y'all, they're not a couple. They're not a couple. They were just doing content. Hey, De-Stress. No, I haven't. I like her channel though. I will say that. But as far as this, no, I haven't seen her channel, but I will check it out. Thank you. Matter of fact, I might reach out to her and see if she minds me to do a reaction on one of her videos, because I do respect her opinion. I want to see what she's saying. Yeah, they acting like teenagers and they all need to grow up. I agree, Queen MB. He needs to stay up out of this. And that's the problem. And if his son did say, well, you know, I really don't want to go there this summer, I want to kind of go to basketball camp or any of those things, then that's what happens to young men when they're about to be teenagers. And that's it. That's what happens. That means you did a good job, because they're not afraid to leave the nest. That right there isn't to be talked down about. And once again, I'm saying that to Mr. Crier, and the reason why is because, well, sir, if Mama Selena is still having issues with that young man coming to be with you, then that's on her at this point, because y'all could have made preparations that would not have included Love by Erica. Okay? And as far as Mr. Crier stepping up and trying to take care of that baby, God bless him for that. Truly, truly, God bless him for that. Because that woman obviously needs a strong support system. We all do. We all do. Let's be clear. We all do. And she's no different. She might have a little, you know, celebrity around these YouTube streets. And a lot of people watch her content, you know, and are interested in she and Mr. Crier and them story. But she's still a person, y'all. And how much more can a person take? How much more can a person take? I wouldn't want to wish that on my worst enemy, alone a young lady that's really striving to be better. It makes absolutely no sense. None at all. Yeah, and that's true. I think he's a good father. I think Mr. Crier has enough wisdom where he understands that life is all about what you do with your family. It's about the memories. And I think that is just horrible that they aren't able to come to some type of solution. And I don't like it when people think like, oh, you just taking up for Love by Erica. No, it's not that. It's not. It's the idea that Mr. Crier needs to be taken up for her. That's what it's about. That he needs to be making sure that he's giving her the support that she obviously needs because she has his child. And I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Hold on, y'all. I was putting up another poll, and I had a phone call. So let's ask this, okay? Let's ask this. One moment. Y'all know I can't type it and do that at the same time. But y'all, if you agree with me and if J. Michael and them need to come to a resolution, please put a 1 in the chat. If you think the stuff that they've been through is just too much, the wall is there and there's nothing they can do, please put a 2. I see you, right, Fakara. So you say it's over with. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost finished. Okay, y'all, do you think that she said it was going to do 3 parts, right? So this question I'm asking is very important for y'all to vote because I'm curious of what y'all know. Because this is the next video I feel that they need, that this is what he should be more concerned with. Hold on, y'all, my bad. I'm coming. All right, new poll in the building. Please give me your opinion. And that's just it. Oh, when did the emoji play evidence? Hold on, y'all. I can't scroll up right now. Hold on. Let me get it to the page. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Do 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 do. Okay. Hold on. It was a comment. I'm trying to scroll up, y'all. Bear with me. Okay, but the thing was, he never played the recorder from what I remember. Thank you guys who voted. Yeah, he never played it. He only said he was. Remember, it was supposed to be his last alcohol. And he ended up not playing it, which was the right thing to do. But most of you are saying 1. But a lot of you, well, 2 of 3, hold on, I'm counting it up, guys. And everything just isn't for YouTube. So we don't know what conversations they've also had behind the scenes. Thank you, guys. And that's the thing. I think with J. Michael, with him having to recover from being shot multiple times, with his current situation, and he is a person who is obviously wanted to be serious about his music for a long time. I think it's just hard for him. But I don't think he should use, Erica as his punching bag. I'm sorry. I don't think that it's fair the way that they try and act as though, Love by Erica and, her situation is any worse than what he's been doing. And that's what we do a lot of times. We can see others' faults, but we don't see ours. And I say that, like I say it to myself, because lately, y'all, I have really been going through a lot, and you know it. So what I'm doing to rectify that situation is I'm focusing on my faults and looking at things that were going to make me a better person, a better content creator. I'm trying to get closer to God, and I'm trying to look for better ways that I can be a better asset. Okay, let's be clear. And that's what this is about. It wasn't to beat J. Michael up and any of those things, but yet, guess what? He's trying to beat Love by Erica up. And that's absolutely horrible. He didn't mention one time to say how strong Love by Erica was and able to take care of herself. Because she told us in her series just how bad it was. And we didn't know that. We did not know that she was taking it that rough, did we? But that woman said it was hard for her to bathe. That woman said it was just hard for her to go on. And when she would do those videos with Mr. Christ, she'd put on a happy face because the show must go on. They were doing series together, and she was smiling. Deep down, she was saying how bad and awful she freaking felt. So, again, this is a reaction to J. Michael, the Millionaire. You know? But, sir, you really are clueless as to how much you've done to make their relationship freaking toxic. And I think that you won't be blessed with a blooming, beautiful, income and channel on YouTube because of it. That's the way it is. Like, y'all, a couple of weeks ago, I had my heart broken again after it's been rough by a young man that I called Little Brother. He and I do different kind of content and they never mixed. But he saw an opportunity to take my subs. So the first thing he does is he starts covering abuse to try and lure my supporters over there. And y'all, that's not the kind of content he does. He doesn't care anything about whether women are abused or not. He cared more about my sub count matching his. And the streets are mean. And it hurt me to my heart. It was so bad the way that he talked about me like a freaking dog, y'all. He did. He talked about me like worse than my enemies. But if you notice, the ones around here that said they love me the most are the ones that talk them shit the most. And then he did wish me a happy birthday. And then he did have a conversation with me for well over an hour. And it ain't no hate there, y'all. A lot of what he did was just for show, just for entertainment, just for clicks and views. Again, not giving a damn how bad it hurt me. You see, I don't care about him, taking some of my subs, some of my supporters. And if my supporters really believe the BS that he was saying, then I don't need him. I really don't. I'm better off without him. But I hurt. But I had to pray to God to give me strength, not to harm him, not to hurt him. I came with love, and I'm going to leave with love. But boy, let me tell you, there's a such thing called karma. There's a such thing as be careful what you do, because that energy is going to wrap right on back around. And I say it to J. Michael as I say it to myself. Because now he got a whole scandal already, y'all, and it ain't even been a week. Now he over there, they trying to come up with all kind of lies to hide the fact that that woman who he called his right hand is a freaking federal informant that has been trying to get people locked up and is a drug dealer. True story. True story. And I want to issue out an apology to all of you who've stood by me, okay? Because I feel like I played y'all short by my actions. And I did reach out to Tari and try to apologize. And y'all, he's too far gone. He's really manipulated and everything else. But I did try and apologize to him. I even invited him on the show to give a formal apology to him. And no, I don't ever want to be within him again. And I never want to be in that situation again. But I did feel me as a woman needed to apologize because I have to hold myself accountable for what I did wrong. Now, I was defending myself. Like when he ran up like he was punching, oh yeah, we go see. Now I ain't gonna lie now. I ain't never gonna sit up there and let nobody beat on me. That ain't happening. Okay? Let's be clear. And the thing is, sometimes you do things to people that ain't no coming back. So far as I'm concerned, what he did ain't no coming back. And just maybe what Erica did, maybe there's no coming back, but there should still be the opportunity. So again, y'all, I sincerely apologize to each and every one of y'all, especially the ones of y'all who donated out the kindness of your heart for thinking that you were helping me when you were just getting scammed by somebody that had scammed me for well over a year, calling me their sister. But there is a such thing called God. And when you put God first, anything is possible. Y'all, I'm Wicked Angel, and y'all know how I'm giving it up. I love y'all so much. It is what it is. And we're going to be back. We're going to be better. And y'all, we just had to cut the snakes up out the bushes. 65% of you says, should J. Michael speak on Toya and Mucka treating Love by Erica like they did the past few months? 65% J. Michael. So you want some clicks and some views? I just gave them to you. Make that your next video, and I sure will react. Y'all, I'm Wicked Angel, and you know I'm about to be another angel. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now. So look forward to better content. Look forward to some changes around here. Okay. And know that I truly do love you. I truly do appreciate all of you. Thank you again for just being yourselves. That is all I ask for y'all. Be yourself over here, okay? Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Good night, babies. Oh, y'all, hold on. Let me do this. How's that? I haven't done it in so long. I don't even know if I still have it, but it's the moment, guys. That's how we giving it up over here. From the heart, J. Michael. I'm not trying to beat up anybody. Ha 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 ha. I'm really not. I learned a valuable lesson. But what I will say is, brother, you got to do some soul searching, because some of the things that you're feeling, it ain't coming from the right place, brother. And that's all I got to say, y'all. I'm out. Peace.